about the ancient house and the history and use in different periods. The traditional house were built in 19th centuries. So Kepler lived they are successful until on 1945. The Vietnamese people lived there. They bought uh, from Chinese people in 1954. The government Vietnam divided into the north and the south. The north of Vietnam followed the common economy, no business sector, no private sector, so the owner can do the business and they move the shore of Vietnam. They leave the house, and that's why the government requested this house. Present the house architect and futures. The house in Quaternary under the Nguyen Anh dynasty that were imposed based on the wish of house. The owner want to reduce tax, so they build the kind of narrow house, but they still need to enough space for the using. They need to expand the back of the house naturally. If the house were natural, deep, it would be dark and inside suffer with the sky, and people decide well to make house bring and get the air. And the oldest house is the water and has combined between the Vietnam and French architectures. Vietnamese architecture have its wooden footings, horizontal support. Then you can see the roof on the Vietnam architecture. French architecture is the first one in the paint colors is yellow. The paint people found the Hanoi was at a tropical cliff. It's not easy wood condition for most developed to grow. It would be dirty, but when grow is the yellow background, it could make the answer is more beautiful. Essence is more beautiful. That's why they selected this color is yellow. Yeah. The meaning of the door shields in ancient Vietnamese architectures is keep the house ventilated and dry air and defend from the theft, prevent flood waters, prevent step over the door sill. We have borrowed our heat like you greeting the host. It can prevent some wild animal from entering the house like snakes. Uh, to the keep atmosphere inside the house like hot. Divide from the negative thing getting into the house, lower negative, upper positive, and is protect family member. Uh, uh, in Vietnam, the kitchens, this area quite significant to Vietnamese. It will keep the happiness and the warmth in the family. She cook and also teach her daughter some cooking skill, how to take care of the family and some tradition to make generations. We gather together in the kitchens. We cook, we eat, we share some story uh, that goes for strength the connection among family member. And over the meal, a parent often teach their children how to live well, how to work well. It's popular in the Vietnam, in the family in Vietnam. Lucas to wash hair, kitchen cupboards, rain container. The the coffee in Vietnam. Um, in 19th century, some French peasants came to Vietnam. They brought the coffee bean to Vietnam. The first place that put the tree in Nam Định, Hà Nam, Ninh Bình, Thái Bình. But still, I didn't have a good vision for the coffee tree to grow, and then they brought it to the Central Highland. That's have good condition, and why the Central Highland become the coffee kingdom in Vietnam. The different coffee in Vietnam and the other coffee in the world in Vietnam is the Rosputa, strong and bitter, contain almost 3% caffeine, and the world Arabicas. The Arabica contain 1.5 or 1.6%, and our price is not very good. The Rosputa much cheaper than Arabica, because people in the world like Arabica coffee. They feel Arabica better than Rosputa and get you Arabica. And about the Giảng coffee, Nguyễn Văn Giảng, who's the first one invents the egg coffee in Vietnam, and in it includes the egg yolks, coffee, condensed milk, pour vanilla extract, and hot water.